Hey guys, How Could a Gamer here, and welcome to my top 5 reasons why I hate Friday the 13th. There's a lot of debate amongst the community, which is whether Dead by Daylight or Friday the 13th is the better game. I prefer Dead by Daylight, and I'd like to express my reasons why I hate Friday the 13th. So I'm going to show a clip for each reason, and then I'm going to discuss it afterwards, unless I don't have footage for it. So without further ado, number 1. Oh, this is the one with the lodge in the middle. Oh. Okay, it's not me. Alright, Chad's face in this cutscene is completely ridiculous. It's like over exaggerated. I mean, I know they have wanted to do the best they could with the technology, but I just feel this is completely ridiculous, and it just makes Chad look really even more stupid than he is. So number 2 is server connection issues. I'll just take a look at this. What is happening right now? Excuse me? Can I open this door? This is like a very logical. Oh my god. Oh, there's people. Hello? Hello? Hello there? Oh. Hi! Hello! Hi! Oh, I want to grab you. I want to grab. No, come back. I made a mistake. What are you doing? Hi! How are ya? You didn't see me miss, okay? You didn't see anything. Oh, that was a host. Oh. It doesn't ever seem to work. To me, anyway. Alright, I fancy being a bit crazy. Oh, I fancy the host leaving. That also works. Good lord. Can the host just stay? See, the problem I have with the servers or connection issues is either it puts me in a lobby on my own where no one else will join, which might be an issue just for me, which I completely understand if that is the case, but it still doesn't understand the fact that the host can leave, and that completely destroys the rest of the lobby for everyone else, killer and survivors, or in this case counsellors, who are in the game, which I find is rather stupid. A lot of the time it can be over nothing, like the host just gets bored and then decides to leave, and unfortunately because there isn't host migration, it then kicks everybody else out, which there's no penalty for doing that and there's no reason to, but it's just something people consist on doing, which makes it an even more probably one of my biggest bugbears out of Friday the 13th for this reason. Number 3, the dancing emotes. Now, the dancing emotes are fine on their own. As you can hear now, people are dying in the background, and the dancing just kind of takes away the horror aspect of it. I mean, I completely understand that the emote party pack, which includes all the dances, is purchasable, so it isn't necessary in the game, and it's pretty much like a cosmetic, but to me it just takes away the horror aspect of the game. Number 4, the glitches. Now, I don't have any footage of any glitches. I've not been able to record any that I've experienced or that friends of mine have experienced, but they can range from anything, and they can be ranged from something as dumb as not being able to open a door, or I remember one I had was Jason, was I couldn't actually knock down a door. I had to actually have one of the counsellors hit me for me to then be able to swing my weapon, which I don't know if they fixed. but it seems very intermittent when you get the glitches and when they appear. So I can't fully test out whether the glitches are still implemented or still a part of the game, should I say. But it just takes away even more the fact this is supposed to be a horror survival game. It just feels more like a casual social game with Jason just shoved in as an afterthought, in my honest opinion. I'm aware that other people's opinions, like you guys' opinions, might differ from mine. So feel free to, don't send hate mail, but just kind of explain your reasons why you agree that you don't like the game, or you disagree with me that you actually really enjoy the game. I'm interested to see both sides of the coin, so to speak. So feel free to comment down below. And without further ado, we lead to number 5, the game's lack of potential. The Friday the 13th franchise is the pinnacle of the horror genre. It's a cult classic amongst many horror fans and horror fanatics across the globe. And the fact that this game feels more like a social aspect of a game rather than a horror disappoints me, because I feel like it needs to be more horror rather than social. I do feel like the points I mentioned prior don't help the game, but the whole game in general just has a lack of potential for me. For example, they could have done a thing where they had, like, I don't know, a much smaller map. It was contained. There weren't cars, so that you didn't have to fix them. Maybe you had to scavenge for particular items around the cabins all the while Jason was stalking you. Maybe the fact there wasn't pocket knives, that might have been an idea to not have in the game. I feel like pocket knives, they're great for defending yourself against, and I respect that, but you know, they could have had more to make it more horror, rather than, oh look, there's Jason, let's just whack him with a baseball bat, which is what happens 98% of the time in a Friday the 13th match. Now, what I would have done with the Friday the 13th franchise, if it was me personally, I would have made it very much more based towards the lore side. Obviously, in the game, Jason can teleport around the map. Now, I understand this from a game point of view, because the map is absolutely massive, and Jason wouldn't be able to walk as slow as he does around the map and expect to catch all the counsellors. Which also means that it would have been a lot easier for them to create a smaller map, smaller, more claustrophobic, more atmospheric, maybe accentuate the lore aspects of the franchise to some degree. I mean, they have the license for the franchise, so there's a lot they could have done, but I feel like the lack of potential is what let down Friday the 13th, and I think that's what makes Dead by Daylight, in my opinion at least, a much more better version, or a better game, should I say, for that reason, is because although it has the same customization options, and I say same as in for customization options, but they don't do anything with the characters. That's all I mean by that. But what Dead by Daylight do well is the horror aspect. You're constantly on the lookout for the killers. You're constantly making sure that you work as a team, and you're working out where to go and what to do, and there's coordination there. Whereas Friday the 13th, you can dance your way down the street and like see someone get killed, and yeah, you can hit Jason with a baseball bat and stop them being killed. But there's no automatic sense of horror there, which I feel the franchise needed with this game. So that was my reasons why I don't like Friday the 13th. Like I said, they're just my opinions. Feel free to comment your opinions on Friday the 13th Dead by Daylight either one of those in the comments below. Please, I cannot stress this enough, please do not put hate mail in the comments. Don't be hating on people if they don't have the same opinions of you. If everyone had the same opinions, everyone would get along. So please respect other people's opinions if you do comment. I'm trying to create a nice, happy, positive community, not one full of hate. If there are hate comments that are too aggressive or I deem too inappropriate, I will remove them from the comment section. So yeah, that has been my top 5 reasons why I hate Friday the 13th. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe and hit that little notification bell to stay up to date with all content I upload on the channel. I've been How Kitty Gamer. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see all you guys in the next one. Bye bye! Like a Hellcat.